An officer ordered a soldier to lift a 130-pound wooden beam. Weak from hunger, the soldier gathered his last bit of strength and barely managed to raise it. Another officer standing nearby said if he drops it, shoot him. The soldier's legs began to shake, but he did not let go. He wasn't fighting to save his life, he was fighting for his crushed dignity. Every second felt heavier, yet he refused to give up. The prisoners around him were stunned. In their eyes he was no longer just a soldier. Even in the arrogant eyes of the enemy officer, fear started to appear. The other prisoners stopped working and gathered around him, giving him courage because he wasn't just holding a piece of wood anymore. He was holding the spirit of an entire nation. He stared into the enemy officer's eyes and thought, I must live because my courage alive is scarier than their death. With one final push, he lifted the beam even higher with a strength that refused to break. Humiliated officer trembled with rage, raised his gun and then dropped it to the ground. He still couldn't believe it. After all the pain and humiliation, the soldier did not break. They could crush his body, but not his spirit. In that very moment, the officer realized they had already lost. James collapsed to the ground, but in his heart he had won. The officer fell to his knees and cried. A few days later, the enemy surrendered unconditionally. The prisoners were lined up and told they were being taken to bay, but everyone knew it was their final march. Just then the roar of planes filled the sky. The order to fire was stopped. Supplies began to fall from above, and hope returned to their faces. They were saved. James, still wounded, slowly climbed the stairs to the enemy officer's room. He wanted to see what had become of that cruel man, but the officer could no longer face him and ran away in shame. At last James returned home. He knelt down and kissed the ground, then held his family tight and broke down in tears.